Let's build some foundation. Again, we want to be on the world grid where possible. Let's change it to default. Let's see. Oh, I didn't need to build there. Hopefully this height can work. I'll try to build one more, but I can imagine that height would be too much. I hear something. Yeah, it's just you. You're not so dangerous, so it's fine. Okay, what about this height? This height works. Does it? Yes. It appears so. Okay. So that's the height that we'll go for. As tall as we possibly can on the nodes. That's how I want it to be. Okay. Okay, production, miner, okay, and you will want to go in this direction. I wonder why I have to point here and not like over here. That's fine. Okay, good, yeah, and you will be sent this way. Okay, that's what we want. It will be 60 coal per minute. Okay. So, but did we ever consider how much coal we would need for the power? Does it say that even? Maybe I just don't remember. It's not saying that at all. Do we have any coal on us? We don't, but we can quickly get some. Maybe. Yes. Oh, I had the prompt here. Hello? Okay. There we go. If we get some coal, maybe we'll be able to see. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. 15 per minute. So, each miner supports 60, so it's just for easy sake, or just for showcase sake rather. It's 60 divided by 15. That's giving us 4 coal power generator per miner. That's great. Then let's also handle the other coal nodes. Where were those? Were they even over here? I guess not. I remember them being on the opposite side of some sand, but I guess it's not on this side. Yeah, it's on this side. Over here. Okay. Good. So, and the water was down there. Yeah. So we'll want to point them in that direction. Okay. So let's do that. Let's align to world grid. Oh. And then up here. This height should work. I hope. Oh. It does. Just about work. Okay. Pointing in that direction, that's fine. But maybe we'll just want to make it straight here for now. No, let's align it with the foundation. That's fine. Okay. Good, we then dismantle. Okay. Then we build here also. We can simply just soup. I would hope that the same height works on this node, even though I believe it wouldn't work on the other one. Okay, then another miner there. Perfect. So then what we can do here is we can logistics. We can then make a not a splitter, but a merger. Do we want to do that? Maybe it's not necessary. Let's consider this. So we'll want to kind of split it anyway, or what? Not necessarily. Bauxite, I still don't know what it's used for, but we can mine it while we're here. Yeah, I guess we just merge it, that's fine. Okay, it's taking a while to break. Yeah, I think merging just should be fine. Is there anything exciting here? There is a power slug. I still see the space elevator from here. That's at least a nice sign of where we come from, which direction we should go. And there appears to be a nice ramp going down to the water here that we could use going forward. That's good to know. Yes, so let's just go back. And yeah. Where were we? Here. Okay, good. So let's build some more foundation. Okay. There are so many trees here, we might want to cut those down at some point. Okay, good. Let's build a splitter here. So this doesn't line up perfectly. Or no, I don't want to build a splitter, I want to build a merger. Yeah, it doesn't line up perfectly, so let's just put it here. That should work. That's decent enough space, I would think. Straight doesn't even work here. Interesting. Okay, just keep it default. And then we'll make it straight from here. Good. Let's get rid of a little bit of tree, because we don't want clipping and all of this. How does it look when these are falling? Okay. Wow. They're huge trees. So, while we'll depend mostly on coal power going forward, I still think it would be a good idea, and this guy is still super loud, even after halved volume. Oh, I didn't apply it, that's why. Apply. Confirm? Okay, good. That's better. Yeah, so even though we'll rely mostly on coal power going forward once this is built, we can still keep the biofuel running. We might not keep it running, but at least we'll keep it existent for like, and just disconnect it from our power grid. And then we'll connect it again in case we will need it in the future, because I don't want to be burning biofuel all the time, and in a case of like emergency, not have any more biofuel. So I think it's best to just disconnect it when we get there, at that point. And again, the whole idea of this game is to explore and exploit. cut down anything you see. Any nature has to go and be replaced by factory. That's just how it goes. Okay, so let's build from here. I still prefer everything just being on foundations, so we'll continue. Okay, let's cut down you because you're in the way. Good. Yeah, and we'll have a lot of wood and leaves for our biofuel just because of this. So that is always nice. So, but what we will want is to have the coal generators at approximately the same height as the water extractors, because as Ada mentioned earlier, if we have to send water upwards, we will need a pump. And I don't want to deal with that. It also costs power to use those pumps. So it's just best to try to do it without. That's the best option. At least in my opinion. And then we'll see if we will actually need it. There is a chance of that, of course. But yeah. We are almost above the water. Fully. Okay. Good. This guy is just sitting here. Can we deal with you? I'm jumping on you. Oh, can I hit you? But can you move? Or no? You can slightly move. But can you move more? Okay, let's see if I can make this jump. I cannot with this momentum, but maybe here? No. Oh. Oh well. So let's. So we would want to build at like this height. I think makes sense. We have a bunch of concrete, so nothing to worry so much about. Let's get rid of this quartz because I cannot build over it. Okay, good. And then we simply just want to build quite a big platform. What we also have to just prepare for in the future are Mark II miners. Really? Nice. But you will continue being in the way, that's the problem. Well, okay, yes, go that way, please. And be quicker about it, maybe? I really don't like hurting you, but, you know, fix it, and humanity to some extent is more important. Yeah. So, we'll have to consider we'll have Mark II miners in the future. We'll also have an additional coal node. So Mark II miners means that we'll be able to mine double the amount. So right now we're mining 60 per minute. We would be mining 120 with the Mark II miners. So we need to make space for quite a lot of coal power generators. So let's consider we will have 120 in the perfect scenario. Most ideal times 4 would be 480. Okay, 480 divided by 15 is 32. So if we consider the maximum amount of coal that we'll be able to support in this area that is 32 coal power generators. Okay? So we'll build half of that, I guess. I think that makes the most sense. So let's say production, no, power. So coal power generators. We'll want to... Oh. Oh god, why is the build menu opening? Okay, over and over again. So let's also make a hole here, exactly in the middle. Good. So we might want to build it out a little more. Maybe. How much concrete do we have? We don't have a lot left, to be honest. Okay. Let's just soup along. Now you will be in the way again. Can you move more? Good. Okay. So perfect. So let's see. The ideal scenario is we'll build the water extractors on this side of the platform. So we'll want the coal power generators to be like this, essentially, oriented this way. So would it be possible to... I want you to not hang off of the foundation to be perfectly on. You cannot be perfectly on. Okay. So could I build... No, I could not. Yeah. So that's the annoying thing about this. So we want to build them slightly more inside. Like, I guess here. And a line. Like this. I'm holding control. So, yeah, essentially like that. Okay. That looks fine. Yes, so we'll want to build the foundation up until this point pretty much. Or build this thing up until here. Okay. Yeah. Good. Then we'll dismantle this one. And we will build it here instead. Good. I have a good idea as to how to handle this. We'll essentially have the conveyor above and then the water pumping in from the side, right? So, can we do that? We cannot easily do that now that I'm thinking about it. Because we cannot split downwards, I think. So how would we go about doing that? Well, while I think about that, I think we'll need to get back and get some concrete. So, yeah, I would want to conveyor lift down. I mean, there's a good way to do it, but I will just have to build a little further this thing above, this platform above. But that's fine. Okay, so, oh, yes, this guy. Oh, there are two of them. Oh, don't flee. Good. Nice. And, yeah. So, let's essentially build 16 coal power generators. So we'll need a lot more plates, I can see, and rotors as well. Reinforced plates and rotors. So that is good to know. It might be a good idea to pick up more cable and sheets and wire as well, just in case. Because yeah, I don't have that many wires on me. Of course, concrete we'll need quite a bit of. Oh, I'm bouncing off of you. You have a big hitbox. Let's see, so that should be a good amount of concrete. Let's also, while we're at it, we cut down a lot of trees. Let's add leaves and wood to the containers. As you can see, we're slowly running out. But this should also be completely stockpiled at this point. Yes, it is. So, yeah, at least that is going. Then we'll need plates. Reinforced plates, that is. Let's take quite a few stacks. Then let's get a little more cable. Was it cable? No, we have a lot of cable. Yeah. Maybe let's just grab some wire and some... Did I take some wire? I don't know. And more copper sheets. Yeah, sure. And I think we should have enough at this point to build what we will need. So, we'll build 16 coal power generators. We won't be able to support them all. 4 of them will be inactive. That is fine. We just won't send coal to those. And that's it. I wonder where I came from. I didn't really keep note of that. It looks like I came from here. Okay. So let's try to go in that direction. Let's also pick up this power slug. That would be useful. And I wonder about the purity of these. They're probably impure because there are so many. Impure. Impure. Impure and impure. Yeah. So I don't think we'll ever make use of those. Let's see. I mean, never say never, I guess. More berries are always useful. We do have a lot of those mushrooms now at this point, though. More than a stack, even. I should maybe have gotten rid of some of those, so I'm not filling up my inventory. Okay, another power slug. Very useful. Okay, so yes, this way. Let's take the natural ramp down this time, instead of just jumping and hoping for the best. And also pick some berries while we're here. You can never have enough food. Yes, here it is. Let's slide down, because it's fun. Oh. And then just jump here, that's fine. Okay. So, yes, the idea, I know what we'll be doing. The idea is to build out one more here, essentially. Logistics. It might be a mess, who knows? I'll find out. Okay, like that. Good. So, essentially the idea would be that we build lifts like this. That's the general idea, and then we like just split. So, okay, I don't want you directly on top. How can I avoid that? Why does it want to do that? That's not what I need. I want to build out here. Okay, well, that's the general idea, at least. So, likely we would be able to build this hole like here instead. I think there should be enough space. So, let's just get things going. Let's build as close, but without like here, without overlapping. Yeah. Oh. Great. Let's then continue. So we'll build 16 for now. So 8 on each side of this, I would say. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, I won't have space, will I? 4, 5, 6. I will. Okay, good. Surface is too uneven, that's fine. Will I have enough space? Maybe not. I'll see. Okay. So that was... Did I count? Now I lost count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, then we have space. Good. 8 here. And then we'll build 8 on the other side. Okay. And let's align them like this. Good. That's 1. I forgot to take rotors with me. That's so annoying. Okay. Well, let's build what we can while we're here, I guess. So then what we do is we take logistics. We have we'll want 2 conveyor holes, so 1 there and 1 here, like that. Oh, I just had a big lag spike. I wonder what that was. Okay, and then mark 2 lifts going like this height. I like, because then we can go underneath quite easily. It might actually be good to go a little taller than this. So let's say like that. Then simply we go straight from here. But we cannot. Let's build foundation. I want to build foundation below you. This. Okay. If I'm lucky, they have ladders, good. Should be able to jump over there. Okay. Dismantle you. Not you. Okay. So actually I want to build 1, 2, 3 down there. Okay. Yeah. Good. Let's try again. I'll remove these foundations later because I don't like the look of it like that. Okay, so let's just build this. Okay. And then simply we build straight from here. Okay. We'll want to have a conveyor pole here, that's fine. That's in between the machines, I believe. And then just all the way here. We'll take... no, actually a little further then. Okay. Let's try again. Mark 2. All the way here. It doesn't matter so much that we build it a little further because we'll build splitters anyway. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. Okay. We have so much concrete now. That's nice.